It's me, Mario!
Welcome to the Know, I'm Ashley Jenkins.
I'm Meg Turney.
Pour one out for the Wii U, everybody. A new report says Nintendo will be killing their console off this year, and we've got a source telling us that they may be killing off more than just the Wii U.
First, they're deleting Mario Maker levels. Now they're deleting entire consoles.
When will it end? This report of Wii U getting the old yellow treatment comes from Japanese outfit Nikkei, which was then translated by Dr. Serkan Toto on Twitter.
According to the report, Nintendo is going to halt all Wii U production by the end of 2016. It also says Nintendo has already stopped producing certain Wii U accessories and plans to deplete all inventory throughout the rest of the year.
Naturally, this is sending us, and probably the rest of the internet, back into wild speculation mode, which really doesn't seem all that wild anymore the way the winds are blowing, and it's also our default mode.
Yeah, if the reports are true, it lends a lot more credence to the multiple rumors that Nintendo's new system, the NX, could be out as early as later this year.
So far, there's been plenty to support the idea of a 2016 launch for the Nintendo NX, in spite of not having been announced yet. Last year, the Know reported about the possibility of a late 2016 launch when Square Enix announced they were considering a port to Nintendo's new console for Dragon Quest XI. That game is set to come out sometime between May 2016 and May 2017, which comprises the franchise's 30th anniversary year.
There were also reports that component suppliers are expecting the system, which is reportedly already in production, to ship 10 to 12 million units this year alone.
And on top of all that, a leaked marketing schedule for Nintendo last month places an NX version of the new open-world Zelda game to release in the holiday window of 2016.
So you NX 2016 truthers, like us, have plenty of ammunition in your light guns. But what makes all this even more interesting are the reports that the Nintendo NX is not only a new console, but a new handheld as well.
This console/handheld wet dream comes from a recently published patent that Nintendo filed back in October 2014. The patent shows pictures of a concept wherein gamers would be able to attach a supplemental computing device to a console, which increased its processing power.
According to the patent, the supplemental device could also be removed and played on its own, which sounds like functionality that would be within the realm of possibility for a Nintendo handheld and a companion console.
The Know's actually just received an exclusive tip from an anonymous source that seems to support these rumors because, according to our tipster, Nintendo isn't only killing the Wii U by the end of the year, but also it looks like the 3DS XL.
Yeah, but before we get too far down the pixelated green pipe, let's qualify all that information. Our source is an anonymous emailer who claims to work at a very large American video game retailer. You can probably guess which one.
There are only a couple of really major ones. We don't have any other way to verify that he or she is who they say they are, but the informant did supply us with apparent screenshots from the retailer's internal system.
I'm familiar with it. It looks legit. These screenshots do seem to show that all 3DS XL systems, including the relatively new red and black models,
Which are beautiful and I love them.
not special enough for me, have been delisted by the retailer, meaning they won't be receiving any new shipments of 3DS XLs from Nintendo.
Our source also says this delisting seems to extend to all 3DS systems as well, but we didn't see any screenshots confirming that.
So, grain of salt. Giant shot glass of salt.
But we like the shot glasses of salt. They're fun.
too. And if that information is legit, and if Nintendo is actually killing the Wii U, this could very well mean that the Nintendo NX is indeed a console handheld hybrid. It would be pretty bizarre to kill both previous generation console and handheld systems at the same time without new hardware coming in to take their place.
There could be only one.
Yeah.
But there must be only one. However, one thing that seems unlikely with all this rumor mongering is that Nintendo would somehow give up its handheld market by packaging it with their next console. That market is much too important in Japan, where game console sales keep hitting record lows in terms of sales, but 3DS? That's great.
Yeah, handheld is all about it there. There's also the matter of price. Combining handheld and console into one system would make the NX much more expensive than any of their previous console efforts. Nintendo consoles generally release somewhere in the $199 to $249 range. It'd be hard to get all that goodness below $400.
Even if it's not a hybrid, they could still release two new separate systems, one console and one handheld, as part of a comprehensive and next-generation platform. They don't have to be packaged together to benefit from some kind of connectivity, a la Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles or Legend of Zelda Four Swords, both fantastic games, and I can't wait to see what else we get like that.
Another thing that casts some doubt on this tip is the recently announced new 3DS, the only version of the system that can run a SNES emulator, which is something we've all needed for so long.
And SNES outside, only for Japan, fuckers.
Super Famicom, we want.
Don't like it. I mean, I
Nintendo's-
like it, that's what I want. I
Yeah,
don't like
we
it, I won't
want.
have it.
We bitter. Nintendo's not above a good head scratcher now and then, of course, but announcing a new 3DS model and then killing the system the same year, but not totally Nintendo.
There's also the fact that Nintendo just announced Pokemon Sun and Moon for the 3DS later this year. Again, it would be strange to announce a brand new 3DS game if you're planning on getting rid of that system altogether.
But let's Kaioken that wild speculation attack up to a new level. One thing that was odd about the Pokemon Sun and Moon announcement is that it included 0 footage of the new game, which isn't normal for a game that's set to come out in a few months. Get your string and your board ready, because we're getting conspiracy theory respect.
When Pokemon X and Y made its debut in January 2013 ahead of its October release of that same year, they showed plenty of footage and even revealed the featured Pokemon.
Could it be possible that Nintendo chose not to show any Pokemon Sun and Moon because it might also be simultaneously released for the NX Handheld?
Forget Kaioken, now we're just going Super Saiyan on the speculation. We do know that Nintendo loves to release new versions of its handheld systems in conjunction with brand new Pokemon games. A Pokemon NX release would be the perfect way to launch its handheld/console/sandwich maker/whatever it is.
Yes, Nintendo isn't past sending out its old systems and kicking off new ones with the same bang. They did it before with Twilight Princess coming out for both GameCube and the Wii simultaneously, and by all accounts they're repeating it here again with the open world Legend of Zelda hitting NX and Wii U this holiday.
We should probably cool it on mega speculation attack before we start saying Nintendo faked the moon landing and leaked the Deadpool test footage. So, as for when these rumors will finally be debunked or confirmed, other sources are reporting today that we'll have a full reveal of the NX ahead of E3.
That's not too far away. That makes the next likely target for NX information the upcoming Nintendo investor briefing, which is the next month. I almost said this month, April 27th. I gotta stop drinking at lunch.
Last year Nintendo, don't stop drinking. Last year Nintendo held a Nintendo Direct right around that same time, so consumers might be hearing about that at some point as well.
Whatever Nintendo has planned, it's hard to imagine that they're going to be able to live up to all this hype that admittedly isn't just their fault.
It's our fault!
Yeah, we're making it happen. Everybody's just really excited to see what happened next.
But until we get official word, we can enjoy the Nintendo Wii U before giving it a good old-fashioned Viking send-off later this year, lighting it on fire. Providing Nintendo doesn't delete our Mario Maker levels in the meantime.
Yes. What do you think of these reports and rumors of Nintendo killing off the Wii U and 3DS XL? What do you think? Put it in the comments.
For more Nintendo Kaioken speculation, Ultra Spirit Bomb theories, like this video and subscribe to the know.
I haven't been drinking. It was a lie. I'm just excited.
We do know. Wow.
I'm ready to
Okay, this is
somebody
how we
in a dance battle
this.
of rumors.
Apparently.